during World War II. How did propaganda affect the United States during World War II? Propaganda in the United States during World War II played a crucial role in creating a heightened sense of patriotism among the American population, ultimately resulting in the U.S. citizens supporting the country on the home front and the front lines of the war. Our first source was A Separate Piece by John Knowles. In this book, there's a lot of different instances of the characters coming across propaganda in their campus. Whether it was a poster, video, or radio broadcast, the characters are constantly being shown this propaganda during class and just walking around campus. One of the main examples is when Lepper watches the videos of military soldiers skiing, and he already loves skiing. He does it for fun, and this sways him into becoming a ski trooper and joining the military. This example just demonstrates how effective propaganda was. All I had to do was just apply to one of his hobbies, and that's what swayed him to join the military. Our second source was The Art of War by Bill Pringle. In this article, Bill Pringle discusses a giant photo series from World War II that has been collected by the Detroit Historical Society Traveling Exhibition. The article describes a lot of these posters and how they encouraged the sale of war bonds and stamps, recruited troops, and promoted scrap drives. All these posters are a versatile tool that allowed Americans to become involved and to donate to the war.
How Comic Books Sold the War by Mia Stark. In the article, How the Comic Books Sold the War, Mia explains how the United States government worked with pop culture brands and used comic books to sway public opinion to be against Nazi in Japan. One example that heavily influenced American citizens was the debut of the now famous Captain America, which featured him punching Adolf Hitler in the face. Mia explains how Marvel worked with the U.S. government to make a propagandic comic book that would appeal to all ages and demographics. Yeah. Um, the end result of propaganda. Ultimately, the propaganda campaign employed the United States proved effective, resulting in in 50 million people enlisting between the ages of 18 and 45 for the draft, and 10 million individuals being inducted into the military. The United States campaign also raised over $180 billion in form of war bonds. These statistics highlight the profound impact of posters and videos created by the United States in persuading its population to support the war.
Out of the three sources we researched, the article How Comic Books Sold the War stood out to both of us. It's so iconic seeing Captain America, a superhero we can relate to this time period, punching Nazi leader Adolf Hitler. They almost seem like they weren't created in the same time period, and it's crazy how they can relate to each other. Another cool, interesting layer that can be added to this is that comic books were marketed to children. And this ultimately, when these children grew up, it caused them to enlist in the military since they were able to relate to it from such a young age. And these are our works cited.